Sharing your pain can sometimes invite more harm, as there are those who take pleasure in your suffering or may even exacerbate it. This unfortunate tendency towards sadism and envy is prevalent in many aspects of life, such as the workplace, social circles, or within the family. Consequently, learning to conceal your vulnerabilities can become a source of strength. Picture yourself as a sturdy tree amidst a tempest. While the leaves and branches may be tossed about, the trunk stands firm, anchored deeply in the earth. This embodies the silent resilience we aim to cultivate. We'll explore how to fortify yourself by demonstrating that you are unperturbed by external or internal challenges. Just as a tree withstands a storm without being drenched or uprooted, you can face adversities with a calm and steady demeanor. By doing so, you take control of your destiny, remaining composed and resolute amidst chaos. In this discussion, we'll delve into 18 Stoic principles from the esteemed philosopher Epictetus. You've likely encountered his wisdom before. Additionally, we encourage self-awareness, where true strength emanates not from the clamor of thunder, but from the quiet light that guides your way. So, for the next few minutes, immerse yourself in this content, setting aside daily distractions. Let's begin. Principle 1. Listen more, speak less. Have you ever pondered why we have 2 ears but only 1 mouth? According to Epictetus, this is no accident but a deliberate design meant to remind us to value the voices of others over our own. Progress in life comes from listening and learning from those around us, rather than endlessly repeating our own thoughts. Starting today, focus more on understanding the perspectives of others and less on asserting your own. Principle 2. Always prepare for the worst. One of the primary sources of anxiety is the belief that misfortune awaits us in the future. We worry about our children abandoning their studies, losing our jobs, discovering our spouse's infidelity, facing bankruptcy, and other potential calamities. Each day brings a new fear, adding to our constant stress. Life, while offering moments of joy, also inevitably presents us with challenges. Epictetus offers a powerful solution. Imagine that all these feared events have already occurred. By doing so, you strip them of their power to induce fear. Your spirit will learn to develop resilience and strategies for coping, allowing you to face life's challenges with confidence and composure. Principle 3. Embrace failure as a path to progress. We often go to great lengths to avoid being seen as fools, but Epictetus offers a different perspective. According to his philosophy, being viewed as foolish can be one of the best things that happen to you. This perception is a catalyst for genuine professional and personal growth. The Stoic philosopher teaches that success is not the result of spontaneous reactions, but the outcome of a long journey filled with trial and error. It is through making mistakes that we refine ourselves and move closer to excellence. Principle 4. Recognize the perils of fortune. The wealth we often seek comes with a burden that few can escape. It's not just about opportunistic people who suddenly appear, feigning friendship to benefit from our riches. Money has a profound ability to change people, and not always for the better. Once we possess this coveted resource, we discover aspects of ourselves we didn't know existed. From that moment, our spirit can start to be corrupted, risking a loss of moral values in the face of newfound wealth. Principle 5. Avoid pinning all your hopes on one dream. As humans, we naturally embrace diversity, and it's wise not to invest all our hopes in a single aspiration. Failure in one can be devastating. Epictetus advises us to pursue multiple dreams, as this approach significantly increases our chances of success. Principle 6. Always remember that death awaits at the end of the journey. This is not a call to pessimism, but to awareness. Recognizing that death is the ultimate destination of all our actions and efforts can lead us to reassess our priorities. Knowing this, we might question the value of spending decades saving for a house that we cannot take with us when we die. Just as we carry essential items like phones and credit cards, it would be wise to keep a small notebook of Stoic principles. These principles help us view setbacks not as misfortunes, and life not as an endless stretch of time, but with a realistic perspective that encourages better use of our finite time. Principle 7. True wealth lies in a contented spirit. Epictetus, through his Stoic philosophy, had a unique perspective on happiness, encapsulated in one of his famous sayings, "A wise man is one who does not fret over the things he does not have, but rejoices in those he does have." This reflection serves as advice to stop feeling troubled by the riches we lack. By complaining and mourning over what we don't have, we waste precious moments of happiness that we could spend being grateful for what we have already achieved. Often we possess much more than we realize. Thus, true wealth is found in contentment and happiness. Principle 8. Embrace humility in your pursuit of knowledge. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of recognizing what we think we already know, as it is essential for true learning. By humbling ourselves, especially in the realm of education, we open ourselves to genuine knowledge. Prideful boasting about our knowledge only serves to distance us from authentic understanding, which stems from acknowledging our ignorance. Adopting a humble approach allows us to view the world with the curiosity and openness of a child, eager to wonder and learn. Principle 9. Guilt is akin to a plague. While narrow-minded individuals blame others and ordinary people blame themselves, the wise recognize guilt as folly. Epictetus's insight has influenced modern therapy, leading professionals to view guilt as a destructive emotion to be eradicated. The only way to triumph over guilt is to refuse to engage with it. However, this path is challenging, as blaming others or ourselves provides an easy way out, absolving us of the responsibility to rectify our mistakes. Overcoming this temptation requires unwavering determination to take ownership of our actions without succumbing to guilt. Principle 10. Forge alliances with positive influences. It's remarkable how we instinctively recoil when someone sneezes nearby, fearing infection. Yet, we often overlook the most potent contagion we face daily: negative influences. Epictetus imparted a sage piece of advice on this matter. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be your best self. The behavior of others significantly impacts our mental state. Some drain our energy and dampen our spirits, while others uplift us and fill us with joy. Therefore, one of the wisest choices we can make is to align ourselves with those who radiate positivity, bidding farewell to those who bring negativity into our lives. Principle 11. Your reactions shape your destiny. Epictetus stressed the significance of our responses, as they ultimately determine our success or failure. He emphasized that while we may not control what happens to us, we have full control over how we manage it. Misfortune can befall anyone, but it's our reaction to it that sets us apart. For some, a divorce may plunge them into despair and victimhood, but for Epictetus, it presents an opportunity for self-discovery. Your life is not merely a series of events that happen to you. It's defined by how you choose to respond to those events. Principle 12. Always honor your responsibilities. Just as the sun faithfully rises each morning without needing praise or encouragement, each of us has a role to fulfill in society and the world. If we expect acknowledgement or approval to motivate us, we fail not only the community, but also ourselves. Knowing our duties and understanding that others rely on us, it becomes our moral obligation to fulfill them diligently, without requiring reminders or external validation. Principle 13. Do not harbor hatred for those who despise you. Instead, disregard them entirely. You are far greater and entirely superior to those who criticize, despise, or discriminate against you. Therefore, it's not worth wasting your precious time and energy hating such individuals, as they are not even worthy of occupying your thoughts. Rather than fearing those who seek to harm you, view their actions as pitiful attempts to cause you harm. Ignore their noise and become immune to their negativity. Principle 14. Embrace simplicity. In a world where luxury is readily available, why choose to live frugally? The answer is straightforward. Wealth demands continual effort and energy to maintain. When we opt for a simpler lifestyle, we free ourselves from the burdens of managing bills, loans, and credit card debts. Simplifying our lives removes the pressure to sustain a lavish existence, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Principle 15. Guard against letting others' comments and behaviors control you. When you allow the actions and words of others to upset you, you relinquish control of your life to them. Anyone who has the power to provoke anger in you becomes your master, but only because you permit them to affect you. Epictetus teaches us that within us lie keys to both happiness and emotional ruin. By allowing others to anger us, we surrender the key to our emotional well-being to them. The solution lies in erecting a barrier that shields us from being influenced by the attitudes of others. Ultimately, each individual is responsible for what they say and choose to hear. Principle 16. Prioritize friendship over wealth. True wealth lies in genuine friendships, as they offer unwavering support even when material fortune fades. Therefore, invest your time and effort in nurturing authentic friendships, for they constitute a valuable long-term asset. Principle 17. Always find the silver lining. Epictetus reminds us that regardless of what happens, it's within our power to extract benefit from it. It's not merely an option, but our duty to do so. As long as intelligence resides within us, we possess the ability to discern the advantages we can gain from any situation. For instance, if faced with the news of being fired from work, instead of succumbing to despair, we can view it as an opportunity to pursue the entrepreneurial venture we've been dreaming of while fulfilling our work obligations. Therefore, strive to find the positives in every situation, as this mindset, cultivated throughout life, will propel you forward far beyond mere lamentation. Principle 18. Cease fretting over what's beyond your control. While you have ownership over your opinions, your reputation remains beyond your grasp. You may possess the desire and enthusiasm for success, but the outcome lies beyond your influence. Worrying and becoming embittered over such matters only amounts to squandering precious time. Epictetus urges us to nurture the values we can change while relinquishing concern over what we cannot control, allowing fate to take its course. Stoic principles, invaluable for daily life, offer guidance in navigating challenges with resilience and curiosity. Their philosophy emphasizes practical application over idle speculation, fostering growth and progress. If you've enjoyed this video and reached its conclusion, share your thoughts and insights in the comments. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing for more wisdom. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.